17 celebrity recruits
Hurry up!
said goodbye to their comfortable lives
This could be a living nightmare or an experience of a lifetime. Drive!
to face the most punishing selection course ever seen.
I can't do it.
Your strengths will prevail.
There were incredible triumphs and crushing injuries.
Stand up. Oh, shit. Stand up, number 6.
Egos
Go fuck yourself.
clashed,
You call me cunt again, and I'll smash you in the fucking face.
You're a fucking bully.
and the pressure
Let's go. What's wrong with you?
boiled over
I'm not falling for this
Give us
bullshit.
your number then. Give us your number then.
No.
Give us your number then.
as they came face to face
At my wedding,
with their true selves.
I wouldn't let him be involved because I didn't want him to ruin my fucking day. That was the last time I saw him. I just can't love myself and I don't know why.
No other test asks as much
Remain calm.
or means as much.
I'm the one that should have understood how she was feeling.
To the few who make it through.
Hold your head high.
I'm sorry, Stuff.
Do not be sorry. You've come a long way.
I can't do this anymore.
Should be so proud of what you achieved.
Number 10.
And in the end, only 3 remained
You have all passed.
at final selection.
Oh my God.
Now, after the dust has settled,
Does that square bring back good memories, Paulie?
I feel like I want to put on a pair of wet socks for these guys right now.
the recruits are gathering for their final debrief.
Everyone, welcome to the debrief. Now you can really let your hair down. We're not going to be shouting at you. We are out of that mindset now. This debrief is all about each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming back, and I mean all of you. Walking through the gates takes guts. You're all victors just taking that initial step. This course is designed to break you down physically, psychologically, put the mirror on you guys. And that's what a debrief is about. It's about understanding what went wrong and how we can improve that. Progression, what can I do better? Now, don't dwell on the failures. It's about what can I learn from it, how can I grow from it, and how can I become a better version of myself. First, a huge shout out to number 15, number 7, and number 8 for passing selection. Let's give them a huge round of applause. You 3 were absolutely brilliant. Millie, take me through what it feels like to pass selection.
It was just like so surreal because you've just been through so much, but like all of that just gets taken away, all of the pain, all of the suffering just gets taken away, and you're like, I'm done. Like,
What, in that one moment?
in that one moment, you're like, did that even just happen?
For me, it's been the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole life. I knew it was going to be tough, but definitely harder than what I anticipated. Certainly didn't think I was going to be there on the last day, and absolutely didn't think I was going to be down to the final 3. But I gave it everything I had. Like, as you can see, I've got some souvenirs to take home.
You're welcome. Number 8, Darius.
I think just to get to the end and then hear the words to say that you passed and to see you 4 smiling, giving us a hug, fist pumps. And I just, all the emotions coming out. It was a pretty amazing experience.
You 3, well worthy. It was really good to see you standing there as a team. That team spirit that you had together. It was unbreakable. And that's ultimately what gave you the pass. So, well done. Number 10 also got to the end, but unfortunately wasn't selected.
That's my 3rd time, isn't it? I got voted off Survivor twice, now I got voted off a show I didn't think I could get voted off on. So that's why I like The Bachelor. I couldn't get voted off. But
We'll have a hug soon. Don't worry, 10.
Anyway, moving swiftly on to the debrief. Day 1, Man on Fire, the first task.
Oh, God.
Fuel up. You're gonna feel extreme heat all over your body. Stay switched on. I haven't got a fire extinguisher and I will not be putting you out. That's your job. Go! Faster! Move! Fast as you can! You better move quicker!
Can't run very fast.
Listen. You can. And you're going to. Fuel up. All right, get a grip of yourself.
Yep.
Yes, staff.
Yes, staff.
Wait for it. Go. That's it. Quicker. Move. Fast as you can. Faster. You better move quicker.
Oh, God.
Who was shocked when you came to me doused up? And I was there with my blowtorch and... Number one, tell me.
Well, fire is like my one and only fear, besides water now, thanks, Clint. And drowning. Before coming into the course, that was the only thing that I was scared of. And I even said to everyone, I was like, I can't believe that the first thing they're going to do is set me on fire. Like, literally, like, I don't even like...
That fear of yours, a phobia.
Phobia, proper.
I did see that worry in your face.
Yeah.
But also, number three, Melissa, I saw you were like...
Constantly had
You
the
were
worry
looking at me and you were just like, I can't even run fast enough to put myself out. When you set off, I was like running beside you thinking, am I going to have to push her? Can you, like, I was like that. I could see your face melting and your eyelashes going like that.
Well, you're probably thinking, why would we set you on fire? That is such a realistic scenario. You imagine in a war zone, shit going off all the time. Like I was in a 4-man team in the desert and we were on quad bikes. We stopped to refuel, the petrol went all over the engine, the quad bike went up. So it's a realistic thing, it wasn't just for us to laugh at you. I mean, it was funny though.
And number two, when you came running to me, I had a naked Bronson running at me. I was out. I wasn't expecting this on my first show. Clearly a confident individual. Must be hung like an Afghan yak. Or not. Happy with what you experienced?
100%.
Okay, disappear.
Make your stuff.
I don't know what you were thinking in front of 16 strangers. I was that.
I didn't really design it that way, but I'm kind of happy it went that way in the end, you know.
I'm glad you're happy.
Well, I am a comedian and I got a laugh out of you, so there you go.
We kept giving you pants, but you just still didn't wear them. Probably threw them on the fire, did you?
Do you just not wear any underwear just out of interest?
Drop your pants,
Just generally not.
Yeah, come on. Drop your pants.
I can get it out if you want it.
Anyway, moving swiftly on to the next topic, which is the early exits. I said at the beginning, this course isn't for most of you, whether that's physically, psychologically, emotionally. It's just not for you, which it isn't for most people. But number three, Melissa, you went first.
I struggled on the physicality, like climbing up that ladder. I was so scared. I was like, what am I going to find, you know? And it's like, you were down below and you were like, you've got to get to that ladder. I'm like, what's that ladder over there? And I'm like, how am I going to do that? And yeah, it was so hard to hand over my number because I didn't want to go. I really didn't want to go. Mentally, I think I was tapping into it. It's just physically, I didn't have it.
So it was physically, and then the opposite, number 9, obviously, it was psychological, right?
Yeah, it was psychological. I was mentally buggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the past 2 years, man, I've just had a full-on couple of experiences, long slogs of mental health, happiness, and stuff like that. It wasn't a case of me not being physically fit. I can physically do it. It's just like I needed to go home.
Number 17.
Oh, I was
Michael.
gutted. I was
medically discharged.
I was disappointed. I felt my shoulder go, and I just stopped in shock. And then Ollie was drilling me, calling me a professional boxer. You know, you big noted yourself and this and that. And so I was like, shit, I got to keep going. You know. And when I got up, I knew.
So it's my fault.
So I'm blaming. Yeah, I'm 100%. And you'll be hearing from my lawyers pretty soon. So.
And you, Baz, you had a decision to make as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I think the decision of wrestling a 110-kilo gorilla was probably not a good one. It was only this morning that I woke up and felt at ease with stuff. because I knew people were still in there and it was annoying me.
That was
it was
it.
like a little someone sticking their finger in your guts. And I couldn't do anything about it, but it was just annoying me that I wasn't in there and weren't able to complete it. So, yeah, it was a great experience. That's just one of those things, it's not my time, so.
And it's like that on selection, you know, good soldiers get injured. And how about you, number 11? I know you was worried about your face. You're like, look at my face.
You know that scene in The Wizard of Oz when the witch gets the water on her and she melts into the ground? That's how I felt. I don't deal well with even having my eyelashes tinted. Like, my eyes are so sensitive.
Okay, you're just about to get incapacitated with pepper spray. Go.
Oh my God.
You're right.
I can't. I'm quitting. I can't do it. Oh.
11, are you a fucking asset or a liability?
I'm fucking out. I don't want to do it.
I couldn't even see. I was just like, where is it? I'm out.
Oh my God. I fucking hate my life.
No, you don't hate yourself.
I hate you.
You don't hate me.
I don't hate you anymore.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you don't hate me anymore.
Coming up, the strongest women the course has ever seen.
Get her over! First impressions, if you judge a book by its cover, be wrong, but I got that wrong.
And
We all had a great fucking plan and you fucked it.
Well,
just admit it and we will move the fuck on.
egos clash again.
I don't care how big someone is. I don't like being disrespected.
Then
Get your head back in the game.
Fuck off. I'm not falling for this
Give
bullshit.
us your number then.
and addresses the elephant
You were raging and you were fuming.
in the room.
Lucky piss on the seat again.
I'm just a terrible aimer.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
The toilet situation's like freaking me out.
I can't wait. This is the worst.
It's all around got shit reviews.
Simone, toilet time. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Yuck. Oh my gosh.
That's a nightmare.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
Sometimes I get asked the question, what's your biggest weakness? And my biggest weakness is first impressions. And I get it wrong a lot of times. I love people proving me wrong, and this course was no different from any I'd run before. Yes, I had my first impressions, I won't tell you them. But yeah, no, I was pleasantly surprised at the end.
Clint, what do you think? Obviously, your first sort of time with
first impressions. I mean, these some of you guys are big. I mean, I remember looking at it going, do you eat babies?
We don't know anything about you guys, but obviously we get wind of small things. And I thought Jeff was the Hall of Famer, because you try and put, there's a Hall of Famer, an AFL Hall of Famer, and I thought, that's you. And I heard there's a swimmer, and I thought, that's Millie. You try and put these things together in your head.
I know Ant was probably mistaking me when he seen the shoot and he seen model and he mistaken the model for me.
Yeah, no.
That's an honest mistake. But I was a footy player, okay? So.
First impressions, like Ebony, I honestly couldn't even keep up with what she was saying and the things that were coming out of her mouth.
All these foot fetish people fucking inbox me. How do I get a pair of your socks? I want a picture of your feet. Like, and I was like, fuck yeah, 500 pounds. Seriously. And it's just a picture of my socks on the floor, like dirty laundry. But the soles have to be up because I want to see the dirty. It's weird.
Is it true that you sell your socks?
Yeah.
Are you selling these ones from the
Yeah, I'm
course?
going to sell them. 100%.
It's literally a business. And that night you checked our kit and Paulie had wet gear. You sniffed my socks.
Yeah.
And I told Ebony and she goes, maybe he'll buy a pair of my socks.
Little doesn't she know that when she went, I went into her burger and I've got her socks already.
I must say, one of the better calls I heard was Ollie. Speaking of Ebony, he said, you give aspirin a headache. And I was like...
I'll tell you what, That first mirror room with you is like we came out. Me and Ant came out of there like that. Fucking hell.
I remember looking at Ollie and I'm like, "Are you all right? Do you need to sit opposite me now? Do I need to talk to you?"
I went to see the doc.
And how about for you, Miss at the back there?
When I saw everybody, I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing here? But I tell you what, this group, I wouldn't have got through that first day with everybody without their help.
I'm so scared.
Don't stress. I'm with you. Breathe. Stay relaxed. 1, 2, 3.
But I remember when I did the thing and then I came off, I forgot to bloody swim. And I was just floating there going, okay, I've done that bit, what do I do now? And Jeff, because he's so big and he's such a fuss, he just literally grabbed me from the back of my pants and just pulled me out of the plane. I just felt such love. It really was incredible.
It was a great team. You saw how well the team gelled and the team bonded and just how strong that bond was with everyone. For me, it was something that I haven't experienced since I was an elite athlete.
Melissa, everyone's a lot different. How do you find it?
Yeah, I'm not a really outgoing person from the outset. So when I went in there with everybody, it took me a few days to sort of, I guess, get used to the group.
You did call her a useless cunt on the first day, so I think she was a little bit quiet from that, maybe.
That usually works.
You yelled at Anna and I for having fake eyelashes on the day one.
Who did?
You!
Oh, yeah. I was going to rip them off for you, and then I thought, no, I better not. How long did they last?
They lasted the whole time. They're still on.
We don't bring gender into play because, you know, you either are good enough to get through the course or you're not. It's as simple as that. But on this course, actually, the women were outperforming the men. And it shocked us. We were just like, all right, we're going to have to do something about this. No. We just thought to ourselves, wow.
It was obvious to us as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. We spoke about it a lot.
When I came in, I was like, I can't even, I don't even know how I'm going to get past day one. But as the days went by, I became more confident.
With the ladder traverse, that was pure grit.
Probably that was one of my proudest moments in the whole course. Go.
Come on, girl.
Oh, nice.
Let's go!
That is awesome.
Let's go, good effort! Seatbelts on! You just went from strength to strength.
When I left, I actually felt like I had won.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't have gone any further. It was like one of the best experiences of my life. And just, yeah, I'll forever remember it because of the people, but also self-belief I've taken from it.
I think just naturally we're all pretty independently strong women, and I know that we had conversations about how proud we all are that, you know, there was, I think at the end there was 5 women to 2 guys towards the end, and I said to Anna, you know, think about the girls that are going to watch this, and to Millie as well, to have these people that they can look up to and go, wow, she's just had a baby, she's a mum, I'm a TV presenter, I'm not an athlete, but we're able to still continue on with the course and you know, be strong.
I've got to say, they're probably some of the most amazingly kind of strong women that I've ever met. So, you know, all praise and, you know, accolades to you guys. Amazing, really.
It was amazing, and again, first impressions, if you judged a book by its cover, you'd be fucked, wouldn't you? You'd be wrong. You'd be like, fuck me, I got that wrong.
Coming up,
You're bullying me, mate.
the course's greatest conflict
You fucking came in here and changed gears, bro.
You're the one that was sitting in there.
continues.
I'm like, it's gear, Paul.
No, that's not what happened, man.
Get out. Why have you got 2 forks?
Not sure I picked up the second fork, Stars.
It's fucking unacceptable. Grab your burgers and stick them above your heads. If you want to fuck us around, we'll fuck you around.
What do you want me to do?
Apologise to the group and don't
guys.
fuck up again.
Sorry, don't swear at me anymore, okay?
I don't give a fuck about swearing. You've just caused us all that shit for no reason. Next time, I've got 2 forks. Who's missing a fork?
I can admit to you guys, I did sabotage those forks, so you would be punished.
Are you serious?
Yep.
You what, sorry?
God.
What the fuck?
Sabotage the forks.
I sabotaged the forks.
Oh, we spent 4 hours drying
We'll
out
admit to you that we're not surprised.
Well, you know, fuck it.
Right, enough about the fucking fork. On selection, we're looking for strength of character. You know, being honest with yourself is probably the most courageous thing you can do. I always say, if you're brutally honest with yourself, it has this huge knock-on effect. You can be brutally honest with other people, and you've got no problems with that, because you've got no problems with them being brutally honest with you.
Number 2, what's your favorite nickname?
For myself?
Yeah.
The Army of One.
Why the lone wolf? Why the loner thing?
Look, it's just the way I grew up. I realised on this course that I'm probably too individual to succeed because I am so stubborn.
Did you just say stubborn?
Yes.
I would have flipped that straight over to number 10. Fucking you two, fucking hell. Talk about stubborn fuckers. What was going on between you two?
Oh, he called me out to have a chat, and I'm just trying to talk. And
why did he call you out? Why did you call him out?
Well, he called me a cunt. It's not in gear. I haven't touched it.
It's in fucking gear.
You put it in gear last.
No, I didn't. I took it out of gear, Paulie. Don't fucking put that on me, cunt.
Hey, you fucking came in here and changed gears, bro.
I'm sitting at the back of the car pushing, and I'm like, it's in gears.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's in gear, Paulie.
No, that's not what happened, man. That's what
I got like 5 people that would know. But yeah, it's in gear. And then he goes, you put it in gear. And I'm at the back with
That was after you went in the cab and put it in gear, in case you forgot.
I remember we heard something, didn't we? And we were like, what the fuck
I'll tell you what it was. It was like the playground. It was like, you started it.
I don't care how big someone is. I don't like being disrespected when I feel like it's not warranted. I felt like I was polite and courteous as often as I could to everybody here until they didn't give me the same politeness and courtesy back. You call me cunt again, and I'll fucking smash you in the fucking face, all right? Or you want to mock me, man, you know?
I'm not mocking. I'm saying we had a good plan. We all had a great fucking plan, and you fucked it.
Well,
just admit it, and we will move the fuck
yourself.
on.
You're a rude cunt. Unashamedly, I'm that guy who'll fire up, you know, if he's, you know, the little guy who fights back. That's me. It's a story of my life, so... You're bullying me, mate.
You pulled me out of you, bro.
To make peace with you. Do you want peace or do you want to clash?
You're being a stubborn bloody 12-year-old man.
And what's the point of talking to a dickhead who won't make the peace?
Lockie, do you remember when you came into the mirror room and Clint, what did you say?
I asked you what rhymes with Lockie, and you knew it already. You're like, cocky. I've been called that fucking forever.
No. Oh, Cocky Lockie, the hero.
I'm a confidence player. Like, you tell me I'm doing good, I'll do fucking great. You tell me I'm doing shit, I'll hit the ground pretty hard. So when I'm doing everything possibly, I think I'm doing it right, and then you go, no, you're a liability. And then I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
How's that fucking... I feel like I need to fucking prove myself. I'm the biggest fucking liability here. Well, fuck it. If they think I'm a liability, like the worst liability here, that's fucking bullshit.
Don't worry about it. It's done. We're all wet. We all got to dry our shit.
I work fucking hard.
Where does that sort of hero mentality come from? Is it because you've succeeded a lot in life?
I've had a pretty good life. Like, my life's been amazing. Like, yeah, I've everything I put my mind to, like, I give it 110%, and hopefully I do good. Like, I fail at heaps of shit. It tripped me up here a lot. Like, yeah, I have a lot of confidence, like, and yeah, I go 110%, it gets me into trouble, but fuck, I've had good fun.
Yeah. You know, everything starts with you as an individual. Being honest with yourselves and then honest with each other. That's what we do. And that's what a debrief is about. Tearing yourself to shreds, going, look, yeah, these are my strengths, but these are my weaknesses, and how we can improve that. And that is everyday life as well.
Guess what we're going to do out here? We're going to suffer.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I will take your numbers quite happily today.
6 inches above the ground.
I can't do it.
You fucking can do it, and you will do it, because there is no way out.
My shoulder's fucked.
No, it's not. It's a fucking excuse. Get up there. Let's go. This isn't a fucking quit exercise. Number 15, you're fighting for a place on this course.
You didn't enjoy one thing about that, did you?
My vagina bone was on fire.
All right.
It was not normal.
So funny.
One thing selection does is it really strips away that ability to create the perfect outcome like you can in real life. You know, so when you're here and when you're on selection, it really does deliver that raw character, and probably a character you've not seen for a long, long time.
Your emotions, your fears, your phobias, you harness them and you use them to your advantage. Overcoming adversity is what's required. Simone, overcoming adversity, the tunnel run, do you remember the...
Yeah.
You sort of flicked out a little bit in there, didn't you?
Can I just ask,
What?
like, worst case scenario, if I, like, freak out?
Get on there, hear my voice, I will fucking help you through.
I don't know if I can. Oh my God. I can't do. I don't want to do.
Get out of that tunnel.
Never really had experience in confined space before, so I didn't know that that was a thing for me. Turns out a lot of things are a thing for me. I saw the water and I was just so triggered by the past, like, first 2 days, because I knew coming in here that water was going to be my downfall. I'm not
Nemesis.
a confident swimmer. I've, like, had bad experiences in the water. But then after that, after the tunnel, I just kind of had a moment and I was like, that wasn't even difficult. That was just such a big overreaction on my part. And I just had a moment afterwards where I was like, why am I wigging out about stuff that I don't even know, like, what's happening yet? And I was like, right, I'm just gonna take everything as it comes now and just do it.
You know, it's hard not to panic in those moments, right? You let that fear kick in. But if you let that panic consume you, then it will sure as hell get you killed.
This is the beehive. Get it in tight.
Fucking move!
Come on, come on, come on.
Closer. One of you panics. Everyone panics. Calm down.
The beehive.
Oh, I hated that. That was the worst thing. Like, when I got through day 2, I said I can get through anything because I actually thought I was going to die.
Melissa kicked me in the balls and punched me in the face and then said, please help me, I'm drowning. We did make a joke about that.
Yeah,
We're like, you know, what happened? You contacted a Navy SEAL. He goes, I'll do it. Can I drown him? Yeah, can I drown him? Yeah.
Basically, it was that. You were buzzing for a couple of days after that, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. I know.
That was a task that more or less everyone failed. I knew just by looking into your eyes, you thought, right, we're in it now. This is where resilience comes in as well. Talking of Melissa, I'm on the cat crawl. You know, like...
Oh my God, Mel is so fast.
Good effort, number 6.
It's like a fucking rat up a drain pipe.
It's good effort.
I couldn't see out of my eyes, so I was just crawling until he said stop because I had all the injuries and I was like, right, my back was sore. It's like neutral back, close the eyes, I can do it. So yeah, I just was just like, get through it. And yeah, the hardest part was getting off and swinging in the bush afterwards.
You were the fastest.
We won't mention that bit.
Yeah.
Paulie, you're the eldest on the course. Talk about overcoming adversity, the rapid extraction method from boat to helicopter.
Fucking go!
It was probably one of the most exciting things I've ever done.
You enjoyed that, didn't you, when you got in the helicopter? Talk us through that.
This was just great to kind of do it and still prove that I still can tough it out, you know? I was so overcome with emotion that I grabbed you on the face and gave you a big sloppy kiss on the cheek.
Get your seatbelt on! Seatbelt on! Seatbelt on!
You really sort of overcame a lot there, didn't you?
Yeah, no.
I could see it in your face, and that's why I sort of, when you grabbed my cheek and kissed me, I thought, I'll let him get away with that, because I could tell that meant a lot to you.
It did, actually. I'm just some guy's been doing sort of silly comedies for a long time, and I lasted pretty well. The opportunity that I got to test myself and see if I could come through, it's a gift I'm never going to forget, so thank you for that.
It's good to see you all overcome sort of certain boundaries. You know, you could literally see them falling down in front of us. It's like bang, because I can see it in the glint in your eye. Just, you know, when I grab you and I'm looking at you, I tell you to look me in the eyes because the eyes do look into the soul.
Sorry, one time I was sitting on the hill waiting for whatever. They call you, you're so peaceful, they call your number, you sprint down, and then you said, you're about to get kidnapped.
Think about an escape route.
It was like slow motion. I was looking into your eyes and then it was like a movie and then dust came over and I was like, God, Anne's eyes are so blue. And I just was not thinking about anything at all. I wasn't. And you were like, look at me in the eyes. And I'm like, I am. And then next minute, I'm in this boot. I'm in the boot and I'm trapped. And I'm like,
where's Anne's eyes?
I think I missed the whole brief.
I think I missed it.
And then Clinton opened the boot and he's like,
what are you doing?
I don't know.
Smiling. You were still smiling.
That's great.
Oh, so that didn't work then. I'm sorry.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so it didn't work all the time.
Coming up, emotions flow
I was literally just crying.
as the recruits and DS
Read those names out loud.
share their experiences.
Seeing you guys suffer like that certainly brought back my own memories.
And
Give me your number 13. Fuck off.
Richard's moment of truth.
You were raging and you were fuming.
All the way past the red tires!
Team needs you. Get your ass up here.
Stick together.
On me, right here.
That's it, number 10. That's it. Put her through. That's it.
The quick change, number 12.
I'll take it, guys, and I'll go this way. You guys take a rest. To the left. Watch out, there's a stick here.
Helicopter's in. That's it, number 15. That's it. Hey, stop.
Look here.
You're in there, 15. Good job.
You were amazing as leader. You were so good. You looked at me and I was like, fuck, that got me another 100 metres.
A lot of the missions that we've done, you needed a team. You could only get so far by yourself. It's almost, boom, you hit the ceiling and you look around, you go, right, we can break through this together. And that's where you shone for us, Millie. Through being such a team player, you naturally become a leader. And we saw that on the casualty evacuation.
That was like the most emotional task, I think. And I think, like, even just coming to the end of that, we had to cross the river, like, I was literally just crying. This is so real, and this is like when you've hit your absolute limits, both physically and emotionally. You're so invested, and you're just like, I cannot give any more, but we've done the job.
I was with you guys that whole way, and seeing you guys suffer like that to do something that, you know, I've experienced in a real world environment, and it sucks, certainly brought back my own memories. Read those names out loud.
The only easy day was yesterday. Dave Scott, Matt Mason, Lou Langloss, Jonas Kelsel, Glenn Doherty, and Ty Woods. 19th of December 94 to the 19th of December 2014.
That's all I could fit on that thing.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
It is no doubt the most important task that you did here, you know, especially to all of us.
We felt that, like, I think
Yeah.
as a team, like, we really felt that out of anything we had done, we certainly felt like out of all the tasks, that was the task that really hit home, I think, for us.
That hit pretty hard. You could just see how real it was for you. It was pretty full on, so like that meant a lot.
Yeah, but we're in it, you know, especially, you know, I've taken a casualty of a battlefield that's been blown into smithereens, you know, I put a body, arms and legs and a head on top, stretched it up and had to get it back to the fob. When you say that you're invested into it, that makes me happy because you need to be, right? It's like, that's what gets you through, is the realness, is the rawness of it. It's like, fucking hell, this actually happens. Yes, it fucking does. We've been there, we've done it. And to see you guys actually getting emotional about it, you know, it's real for us.
Yeah.
With each stage, it gets harder and harder. We give you more and more responsibility. You have to rely more and more on each other. And the culling is where we get to a point where we're moving on to a new stage of the course. It's not easy for us to cull you. Ebony, what were you feeling when we called you forward to hand in your armband?
I understood because there was a lot of things that I probably wasn't really good at, and I knew what my strengths were, and I knew that I wasn't like an all-rounder. Like when I look at all those guys that were, you know, obviously stayed on, like I knew that I was missing some of the things that they had, so I wasn't really shocked. I suppose I was able to learn as well along the way and improve, and like you said, transform my mind. So yeah, I was just happy and
Acceptance, right? You accepted it.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, cool. It is what it is, and
I'm going to sell my socks now.
Yep, now I'm going to go sell my socks. Yeah.
I've got to say, if anyone made the biggest transition from day one to when it was time to go, it was you.
Yeah.
You started like this fucking crazy-ass tornado, and then you somehow managed to get yourself to like a calmer wind, or maybe a gust.
A strong breeze, I'd say. A strong
maybe
breeze.
gust.
I wouldn't say a calm wind.
Yeah.
A strong breeze. Lockie got right to the end. And it was obviously a joint decision.
Clear your mind and think about who you'd want to spend 6 months on the ground with, and that one that you wouldn't.
Probably number 10 staff.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. Okay. Number 10.
I'll tell you what, Lockie, I just want to say that you were fucking frustrating, man. So frustrating. Because honestly, we've never had someone on the course that is so fucking capable. I just want to say this because you are such a capable guy. And we were talking about this afterwards, that the little thing that was just that annoying thing that just would not fit into a Special Forces team, we said we could beat out of you with 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to be taken on face value for how you are that day.
To get that far, I was super proud. Normally, I'd be pissed, but going through this, I learned like it's not about getting to the end, it's about learning and moving forward from that. So I learned a lot from that. Like, you're not always going to be the biggest, baddest and best around. You just need to learn from people.
And it was a pleasure to see, mate. It really was. Because if we would have called you 3 or 4 days into the course, I think we would have seen, not the old Lockie, but the, fuck you, this course. But when we got to the end and you got called, you almost were humbled. It is a tough pill to swallow, but like you say, you know, I think you've got a good life lesson out of it. How about you, Richard? I know you were raging and you were fuming.
Get back in the fucking game.
No.
Get back in the game. Get your head back in the game.
Fuck off. I'm not falling for this
Give us your number then.
No.
Do you want to be here, number 13? Yes or no?
You know the answer to that.
Right, give me your number, number 13. Give me your number. Go. Off you go. Fuck off.
When I had the opportunity to do this, I thought this is a chance to do some exciting stuff with guns, boats and helicopters. And I did that. I did some fun stuff, and you know, the thought of my kids watching me jump from a speedboat to a chopper, you know, they're going to beam with pride. And so I had a great time.
Happy. Good. Good.
You have all passed
selection. We're looking for integrity, grit, determination, passion, emotional intelligence, the thinking soldier, a team that can function together. We belong in a unique club. Selection passed, number 8, selection passed, number 7, and selection passed, number 15. Number 8, those first couple of tasks that you failed, I thought it was going to get to your head. I thought, he's going to go. He's going to think, what the fuck? I'm not used to failure.
What the fuck are you doing? You're not using your fucking head. Want to fucking squeeze it? Can't fucking do it. Get the fuck out.
You were that typical slow burner, but the trajectory was always, even though you had a wobbly start, you know, you didn't let it get to you.
Yeah, I was more emotional than I thought I would be.
You are one of the most resilient and strong people that I know.
That's it. Good work. My wife and kids, I kept repeating their names through my head just to kind of get through.
Focus!
That's why I'm here, and I wouldn't let them down.
Quiet professional, man. You were always there. You showed up for it. And regardless of pass or fail, you maintained the same you know, determination all the way through.
Yeah, it was amazing to see Millie physically robust from the start. I think we nicknamed you Terminator.
Coming into the course, I think my biggest fear was like failing. And then like I realised failing's okay. And then you get into the resilience.
I'm really proud of you. I love you.
She'll use it as fuel.
Yeah, I think she will.
Hurry up! You number 15 and Warrior, let's go.
For me, Millie, you give every indication that you're going to fail, and then you fucking commit.
Try and get that foot up there.
I don't have a good enough grip.
Come on.
There were definitely times where I thought, you know, it's obviously easier to quit or to just pull out, but
it's just letting the process take its place.
Now commit to it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You've just got to get on with the task and keep going and get what you need to done for the team and for yourself.
All right, turn around. Turn around. Careful. Fucking made that hard for yourself, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
You are pushed, and not to your limits, beyond your limits. Once you surrender to it, it's a beautiful thing, Rihanna.
That was a challenge for me at first. 4 meters! I really like to know what's going on, and you've got to surrender. You just got to let it happen, and I think all of us experience that. You've just got to let it be.
It really just makes you reassess what you're doing and the people that are close to you.
Big part of your life, your father?
He was.
Is he in your thoughts on this course?
Yeah, every day.
Well, I'll tell you what, him looking down, he'll be proud of you.
Thank you.
You learn so much about yourself. You learn that you can, that you can fail and it's okay. It's all part of the experience, and every day you realise, you're growing as a person, but you're also so much stronger than what I ever thought I was.
You just got on with it. You were like the silent assassin, and it was great. It's, you were the great woman for us, and it was just fantastic to see.
For you guys, your experience is yet to come. The reality is it's going to be, for some of you, it'll be 2 weeks, some of you, it'll be a month, for some of you, it'll be 2 months when you reflect on this and really understand what you got out of it. And then you'll be able to leverage it to basically punch through any other obstacles you face in life. The beehive sucks, no doubt about it.
I like
but when
the beehive.
you face that next little problem, it's going to be little compared to that. You can do anything in life.
You're all heroes in our eyes. You're just allowing us your time and your experience that we take from you makes us better people. I look at each and every one of you and I can grab a little bit of inspiration from you, just from you overcoming your fears, overcoming, your emotions, overcoming your phobias, controlling yourselves, seeing you change from day to day. That's why we do it. That's our reward at the end of the day. And, we know that you've done a good job because we're absolutely fucked. We didn't even have a beer last night. So, we want to thank each and every one of you. Honestly, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.